This is an introduction video for anyone playing with the King's Keys deck for the first time. I'll talk about what the cards are, along with some common terms and game mechanics. For comparison, let's look at a standard deck first. All you need to know about a card is two parts, the rank and the suit. The ranks are the aces, kings, and all the numbers. The suits are the different colored shapes, spades, hearts, diamonds, and clubs. 13 ranks times 4 suits gives you a total of 52 cards. Every card in the King's Keys deck has 3 parts, a number, an item, and a color. The numbers are either 1, 2, 3, or 4. The 4 items are keys, axes, shields, and coins. And the 4 colors are yellow, red, green, and blue. I call it a 4x4x4 deck. 4 numbers times 4 items times 4 colors makes a total of 64 cards. The other difference is that in a standard deck, the clubs and spades are always black, and the hearts and diamonds are always red. In the King's Keys deck, every item can be any color. For example, keys can be yellow, red, green, or blue. Since some people can see colors better than others, the 4 colors are represented by 4 different kingdoms: the yellow sun, red mountains, green forest, and blue ocean. So if you can't tell the colors apart, look for the symbols of each kingdom on the items. The sun and forest are always drawn in black. The mountains and ocean are always drawn in white. These cards are called 1 sun key, 2 mountain axes, 3 forest shields, and 4 ocean coins. I like to call the cards by their kingdoms, but it's also okay to call them by their colors. 1 yellow key, 2 red axes, 3 green shields, and 4 blue coins. There are 4 extra cards that I call the kingdom cards. They show a banner for each kingdom with the color and symbol of the kingdom. Depending on the game, you can put them out to show which kingdom you are, you can keep them in secret to tell you which color cards are more valuable to you, or you can shuffle them into the deck to be drawn at random. 4 more cards that I call the item jokers represent each item. They're called the key joker, axe joker, shield joker, and coin joker. They can be used to choose an item at random or as wildcards for a game. Sometimes they can even represent a kingdom based on their color. In some games, like Memory or Fishing Pond, you need to match cards based on a combination of numbers, items, or colors. When you look at any 2 cards, they might have 1 part in common, 2 parts in common, or no parts in common. Cards have 1 part in common if they only have the same number, item, or color. So the 3 forest shields has just 1 part in common with cards like the 3 sun coins, the 1 ocean shield, or the 4 forest axes. Cards have 2 parts in common if they have the same number and item, the same number and color, or the same item and color. So the 3 forest shields has 2 parts in common with cards like the 3 ocean shields, 3 forest coins, and 1 forest shield. There's also all the cards that have nothing in common. The 3 forest shields has nothing in common with the 4 sun axes, 1 ocean coin, or 2 mountain keys. If you find 2 cards with 3 parts in common, the same number, item, and color, that just means you have 2 of the same card from different decks. In some games, like Brag or War, you need to determine which card is higher than the other. The most important part is the number, then the item, and finally the color. The highest number is 4 and the lowest number is 1. So a 3 can beat any 2 or 1 but loses to any 4. If the numbers are the same, then look at the items. The keys are the highest ranking item, followed by axes, shields, and then coins. I like to think about them in terms of what you value most in an adventure game. Keys are the most valuable because they open doors and treasures. You need weapons like axes to defeat monsters along the way. Shields protect you in battle, and coins can't help you in battle, but they can help buy better equipment. Just remember that even though keys are higher ranked than coins, a card with 4 coins still beats 3 keys because the number has priority. When 2 cards have the same number and item, the color determines the high card. The 4 colors represent 4 kingdoms. From high to low they are the yellow sun, red mountains, green forest, and blue ocean. The way to remember is check the art on the back of any card. The sun is the highest, then the mountains, the forest, and the ocean is the lowest. To demonstrate, let's use the 3 forest shields again. The number is 3, so it's higher than all of the 1 and 2 cards, but lower than all of the 4 cards. When the numbers are the same, look at the items next. It is 3 shields, so that makes it higher than any card with 3 coins, but it is lower than any card with 3 keys or 3 axes. When the number and item are the same, look at the kingdom colors. It is 3 forest shields, so it's higher than the 3 ocean shields, but lower than the 3 sun shields and the 3 mountain shields. The highest number is 4, the highest item is keys, and the highest kingdom color is yellow sun. The lowest number is 1, the lowest item is coins, and the lowest color is blue ocean. So the highest card in the deck is the 4 sun keys, and the lowest card in the deck is 1 ocean coin. In some games, like King's Rummy or Trio Treasures, the goal is to make groups of cards called melds. A meld is 3 or 4 cards where each part, the numbers, items, and colors, are either all the same or all different. For example, here's a meld where the numbers are all the same and the items and colors are all different. In this one, the numbers are all different, but the items and colors are the same. And here's a meld with no parts in common. 3 card melds are easier to make, but there is one extra rule. If the numbers are different, they must either be a low run, 1, 2, and 3, or a high run, 2, 3, and 4. So you can't have a meld with a 1, 2, and 4, or a 1, 3, and 4. For comparison, here are some groups that are not melds. Here, the numbers and colors are all different, but 2 of the items, the keys, are the same. The items need to be either all the same or all different. In this one, the colors are all the same, and the items are all different, but 2 of the numbers are the same. These 3 cards have all the same item and color, and all of the numbers are different, but the numbers are out of sequence. For a 3-card meld, the numbers need to either be a sequence of 1, 2, and 3, or 2, 3, and 4, or all the same. The neat thing about card games is how they can change from generation to generation. The favorite card games of today are variations on games people played over 100 years ago. I've come up with a bunch of fun games for the deck, but could they be improved? Maybe. Are there even more games that I haven't thought of yet? Definitely. You can try changing the rules for a game you like just to see what happens. Make up a new house rule just for you and your friends. Or maybe see if you can invent a new game of your own. This is your deck to play with in any way you want. It's all about having fun with your friends and family. Be sure to check out the different games you can play with the King's Keys deck on the website, jankendeck.com/kings. And keep coming back for more how to play videos coming soon. Coming up next, how to play King's Keys the game. Thanks for watching and keep having fun.